Hey guys, Stealth here, playing a 10v10 with my American 10v10 deck. Now, in this case I am recording and playing the game at the same time, so it's going to be a lot of micromanagement for me. So if I don't play to the standards that you're used to, please forgive me because that is why. Now, this armored deck I do need a lot of open area, so I will be defending this area. So I'm going to put down a marker here saying this is my area of operations, and for that I want to have some pretty decent defense. Let's go with a couple of M1A1s. Let's go with some AA, a Chaparral, a couple of Pivads, and a Recon, and that's my points. That's all I can do for now. Always let your teammates know exactly what you're going to do, so that they can keep it into account, keep adjusting their strategy and their playstyle to it. So this is why I'm putting down markers like this. This is where I'm going, this is where I'm keeping a CV, so that others know that they don't have to keep their CV here, they can put it to another area. Now, another reason why I'm going into Bravo and possibly pushing across this bridge into Charlie is because this is a lot of urban area. And tanks don't like urban areas, they'll just die out there. So in this situation, this open area is the best for me. I would like to have one more Bradley actually. Okay, why not? Just one then. So this is why I'm pushing into the open area, pushing into Bravo and possibly Charlie. But first up, defending this area, and it looks like I have support from what looks like the Marines, Sea Cobras, LVTP-7s, 7A1s, so grenade launchers. So anti-infantry wise I'm covered. Now the question is, how much is he going to push up? I want to know if he's going to plan on pushing across this bridge or not, because if he does, then that's going to change the way I have to play. And we're going to be right up against one of their command zones, so it's going to be pretty dangerous. Now keep in mind, this is a 10v10, but it's not your usual 10v10. You don't have a ton of income. So I have 0 income at this point, and it's not actually 0, but it's so low that the game rounds it down to 0. You see that I am getting a slow drip of points. So I have to be pretty careful with what I'm going to bring in. And I have to make sure that my units do stay alive. Now it seems like he is... No, he's not pushing across. He's seeing what I'm doing and responding to it. So he's going to hold here as well. And I think that for now that's the best option. Just wait what they're doing. Hold out here. And once we know exactly what they're going to plan for, what they are doing here, what they have in units, we can respond to it, get the best units to counter that and work on it. Now let's see in the meanwhile, while my sectors secure, what they're doing. Quite a bit of units here. We have a German... oh crap, we need help with naval. What do we got? Jiangyu 3s, brilliant. Those are good ships. Very good sea whiz. Decent AA missiles. And Wazem has spotted it. I'll help Wazem with that. But so far, those ships can only go across here and there's nothing for them to shoot at. So this is a bit of a chance they're taking. I'm not sure what they're hoping to do. These things would be very, very dangerous if they are coming here, because they can neutralize this command zone. Because most, no, they couldn't actually neutralize it because the supplies are being brought in from this side. So they couldn't do that much. Over here they are in contact a little bit. We're leading by a meager 170 points. I would like to get a, let's see, one of these Ravens in here, but they're very, very expensive. A Raven could also attack these Jiangyus, by the way. In case you don't know this, Raven has a 5.2 kilometer range missile. And this is a seed missile, so it goes after radiation sources, such as radars. Ships come with radar. And that means that this Raven can actually engage that ship. the ship will not recognize the Raven's missile as an anti-radiation missile or as an anti-ship missile, so it will not return fire. It will not fire at the incoming missile and not take it down, so it can do some damage to this ship. Although the Raven has an AP power of 20, and these ships have a strength of 150, so it's going to take me 8 runs with a Raven to get through there, and that's way too long. Never going to get the patience to do that. In the middle we've got some extra sets here. Marines are bringing in some more units. I'm not sure what those are, but they're artillery. Okay, they captured that zone. Letting him know I'm on the move as well. Oh crap, what's that? That's trouble. That's a ton of missiles they got incoming. That he went in without recon? What the hell? Ooh, it's about time I vacated this area. Why don't you go in with recon? What's wrong with you? Stop. Stop the Bradley. These Abrams can take some hits, but these pivots cannot, so I want to keep these guys safe. Chaparral back. Bradley back. Abrams are taking... Ooh, CV. Just out of range though. If we can destroy that... Whoa, there's a yak coming in. You get one guess where those are going for. Reverse. Get the hell out of there. And he might get taken down by the Eagle. Nope, didn't do it. Reverse these units a little bit. I'm sorry, but those Marines are just screwed. There's nothing I can do to help. Ships are not a problem, they're casually holding positions, so that's good news. Took a bit of a hitter with my Abrams, without doing really a lot of damage. And I believe this deck doesn't have any long-range artillery, only a couple of mortars, so that's not good. This one's hovering up high, he's not a target for mortars. Okay, artillery incoming. Guess they neutralized India, or sorry, Charlie, so that's good. Leading by 700 points, because Scott Kavarn is doing a good job, along with Noob Killer. I do need to get those tanks repaired, especially in a game like this. It's very, very important that you don't lose any units. Pivots have taken a bit of damage, Bradley took a bit of damage, the Scout Bradley took a bit of damage. Get those repaired. You can see just how tactical you have to play with all of this low income. You cannot do a lot. So you gotta be really, really careful what you're gonna bring in. Really, really sure about how you're going to use it. And yeah, here we go. I cannot help these guys. I cannot cross that river. And he knows it. This LVTP is fucked. Yep. I would like to get that recon chopper. Come on, get in range, get in range, get in range, get him. Get him, get him, get him. Gotcha. Good job. Relocate so he didn't get RD'd. Tanks are being repaired. Bradley's being repaired. You can see that it's taking a lot of supplies. So I gotta be careful there. Okay, Ravens are not a good idea apparently. Their ships in the right side are not being a threat anymore. They're just stopping there. Why the hell would you invest so many points? Because it's 300 something points, 320 points in 2 ships and then keep them there. That might be a new player. Oh, brilliant. gonna have to put some long-range AA in here, because they keep harassing those guys. That's quite resource intensive, those attacks that they're running with. Unfortunately, I cannot help those Marines, so they're just gonna die. I'm not gonna risk all of these forces in a rush to help one group of Marines. May not be very supportive, but I'd rather keep these units and not give them any points than give them a lot of points and save one group of Marines. Oh god, what are you doing? What is your plan? You know there's tanks there, right? Get this Chinook filled up. Although it's not entirely empty, I do want to keep it away from the front line. Let's see, any targets of opportunity here? Because there's not a lot going on my side. Now these ships are perfectly bunched together, so I cannot go after them with any of my anti-ship missile planes. Sea busters are not in range either. Axis sets 7 kilometers. Let's see how far it is from this one. 10. Let's bring some of the artillery that I have in, some of these mortar carriers. Now the reason I'm not pushing here, which might make for some pretty boring gameplay, is because there's just two of us here. It's just Wazem and me. Over here are 8 other players. That's the rest of our team. So the reason I'm not pushing is because we don't have the numbers here. They do. And they are not getting a lot of push back from the other side, which have 9 players versus our 10. Where are you heading? Let's fly along. Going for the LIVs maybe? Yeah, he is dropping down. Up and down. Yep, he was going for something that was there. Probably those LIVs. And I took down the plane. That's nice. Get the hell out of there. Because this is probably going to get me the Arty award. In the sense that some shells are going to start to fly in, or some buck is going to start, or some, not a buck. Long range artillery. The cluster munition type is going to form up. CV there, out of range for me. They got some resupply trucks heading towards those bushes. Okay, that's interesting. That is interesting. I could try to get a Kiowa in there, which is pretty risky. What would happen if I would get on that bridge? God, these things are so slow. Move up. Just want to try to spot a target for now. Not here to attack anything yet. By the way, with this Bradley, I have to be pretty far onto the bridge. If you're here, the bridge itself is blocking your view, so keep that in mind if you're using those. Shantus. Crap. Actually, those tanks should take those out pretty easily. Along with the Bradley with their tow missiles, yeah, we should be okay. No targets, nothing. Whoa, target. Fire those munitions. That thing lost its target. Is that worth something? Yeah, it's 30 points. Might as well. Get these things ready to engage. Get the Bradley ready. Look at that. You might want to hold back there. Bradley's engaging the Shantu. Not very effectively, I might say. This is not how you use ships. That's one down. Seriously, this is not how you use ships. At all. Come on, one more shot. Oh, he's out of range. Damn it. Oh well. Can I get an ATGM carrier? I have a couple of those on my Bradleys. He pulled them out just in time. One more shot and he'd be dead. So I apologize if the gameplay is a bit boring this video. It's not exactly as intense or as action oriented as it normally is, but that's what you get with a tactical 10v10 game. It's quite a bit different from normal in the sense that you don't have as much action, but the action that you do have is a bit more exciting usually because there's a lot more tactical element involved. You have to really think about what kind of unit am I going to bring in and why. Where would it suit me best? Where can I use the unit? And how can I make sure that it doesn't get killed? Because that is really what's important here. Not losing those units. I'm going to try to get the last couple of shots in on the Shantu. Hopefully there's a couple of those mortar rounds will hit him. He's worried. I think he only needs one more shot. But then again, mortars are not exactly the right target or the... Whoa. Yeah, they're definitely responding to my units here. Get all of these guys away. Come on, go. Get the Chinook offloaded and then get them out of there. Abrams was taking a couple of bad hits. Whoa, offload before you go out. Please. By the way, I know that there's a rifleman in here. I'm just using the vehicle. I'm just using the Bradley for its firepower. That's why I initially brought it in. Come on. These things are always so slow to offload their troops. Good. There you go. Now you can get out of here. And I can use my rangers with their very good stealth to spot from this area. Fortunately, my mortars are now out of range. Chinook, land and get some more supplies in. Ooh, I'm not the only one firing at this Shantu. I'm not the only one missing this Shantu either. Oh well. Let's see, these guys got very good optics. I might be even to use them on the bridge to spot those guys there. Now my team over here is really pushing up. I'd be surprised if we're not going to have a command unit here soon. We got too many command units here. I have mine there. Come on. This way, by telling him that I have a CV there, I'm freeing up this CV, this Iltis, so that he can push it into Gulf, and that way we can get a bit more income again. I just hope he's reading the chat. Yeah, he got the message. That's good. There's a buck there. Okay. Hey, these ships are moving. Zhang Yu's. Interesting. Where are they headed? Looks like they're just going back. They're so far away now that we lost line of sight with them. By the way, this area would be an ideal area of operation for exceptional camo scouts, such as sniper teams. See, they... Yep, okay, he got it. RT incoming. My rangers are not in cover, I do realize that. But I do need to have them on the bridge as spotters. And I think that they haven't been detected yet. Unfortunately, these things are not exactly hitting those units. But some other artillery battery is. What's that? Oh, that's the paladins. That's 4 paladins. That's nice. That's a good amount of firepower. I guess he doesn't even realize they're under attack yet. Now he does. He's relocating one of them. By the way, if you have artillery, always move it after a shot. So what you just saw me do was hold shift and press right mouse button. So that after these things have fired, and now they're doing it, they move. And by doing this you ensure that they live just a bit longer. Otherwise they're just going to counter battery your position. So they're just going to really, literally shoot back at your position. And that's going to destroy your artillery, which is not something you want to have happen. Get this Chinook out here again, get those units repaired. And I would really like to get some eyes on what's in that building, if there is anything in there. Whoa, more units. Buck. Not even sure. Oh, they're cargoes. Cargo's not exactly an important target right now. But if there's cargoes, there's something that those things are supplying. So it might be worth it to go after them anyway. I wouldn't be surprised if those paladins are starting to fire. Yep. There you go. Hold fire on my mortars. Get the mortars relocated. Get this thing repaired. Get those Abrams repaired. I think it's going to be a bit safer now to start to work with these tanks, to start to go after some of these things. Let's see, are you repaired yet? No, not yet. Those mortars are firing at everything I'm spotting here, so I'm very happy with the teamwork here. And you can see just how important recon is. Without this recon, we'd be blind. We'd have nothing to shoot at. Tanks are taking forever to repair, and then some. There you go. My mortar got the last shot in, destroying another 30-point unit. Get the Rangers up a little bit more. This thing can now serve as an ATGM platform. Abrams do miss 1 health bar, but they should be good to go. Now that CV of theirs could be anywhere. It could be a command infantry in this building. Actually, look at what I found. Look at what I found. And that's going to be your next target. Immediately everything opens up. Everything wants to kill this thing. And I believe that this guy, Da Heinrich, just quit right at the start. He's not in the game anymore. Yep, got the command. Good job there. My mortars are also engaging this BTR. BTRs are usually not very strong targets, but mortars are not very accurate. So all of my fire there is unfortunately missing the mark. I suppose that this thing is hiding right above the surface. Now, if you have a helicopter which is positioned like this, you can hit it with artillery. So what I'm doing here is hitting T and then doing a shot next to the position of the helicopter. And by doing that you can usually cripple or even destroy the helicopter. You can see I stunned him. I haven't damaged him yet. Let's see what he's gonna do. I'm gonna start to push a couple of tanks over. And let them know I'm doing a push here. Chaparral is trying to get a bead on this thing, but it's not in range just yet. Get these pivots moving up. This BTR is going to get pummeled by those paladins. Thanks for paladin support. I really like those things supporting my rangers here. Buck coming in. Attack this target. And of course Ardian coming. This Bradley has not taken any ATGM fire so far, which is very, very nice, because it means that there's nothing there that can shoot at it. So I'm very happy with that. Now I've got the Chaparrals moving across. And get these mortars moving. Chinook is depleted. Get him here. I really hate it when people say that you cannot use their fob. I think it's such childish behavior. You are there as a team. Operate as a team. Share your FOB. I mean, the guy has what, 9,000 liters of supplies, and he's just not providing missiles to this ACMS just because he thinks it's better that way. Come on. Okay, this could be annoying. Now I got quite a bit of points. Let's get something in there that can do a bit of punching power against those units, such as standard Abrams. Use those as anti-ship defense. Crap, my Chaparral's going out of fuel. That is troubling. And I guess I lost my recon unit in here. So that's also something I have to be worried about. There is something in here that killed my recon. Damn it, these mortars are way exposed. UAZ, UAZ, UAZ. Boom. There's another ship going up. Chaparral's running for his life. Another Shanghai going up. Now I'm actually starting to get some points, finally. Alex left the game. Yep, and this is my problem. This is where it went wrong for the scout vehicle. Right there. Oh crap. That is not something you want to see engaging in Abrams. Abrams should win that gunfight. There you go. Push up with Rangers. These pivots might be able to take him down. Yep, there you go. BTR-90 is taking aim at one of my vehicles. That must be the Abrams. This is ballsy. Good job. Took out a bit of vehicles there. Score's going up nicely. Really? It's another plane down. So those ships are dead. These Abrams can then move up. These things still have plenty of ammo, so I'm not worried about those. I'm slightly worried about the Abrams though, because it's taking quite a bit of fire. What is this? Can we recognize it by the profile? Probably the BTR-90 that we saw earlier. It's going to be damaged very soon by mortar fire. Always have your mortar under a hotkey, so you can quickly use it to engage at targets such as this. This is a target of opportunity. And we've neutralized Hotel, so my team there is doing an excellent job. By the way, I'm not on TeamSpeak with any of these guys, in case you're wondering. This is just another complete random. But I'm not at all disappointed with their performance. They've been doing very, very well. A lot better than I have, I must say. I got 750 points. Best player got 1700 points. That's the artillery guy. With all of his paladins. Is he already spamming? Maybe. I don't know. It's effective. That's what counts. Get these mortar carriers up here. I could get some more tanks. Question is what kind. Oh, we already got 80% of points. Only 1500 points to go. Now put these things on fast move or attack move. Get the Bradley to go with them because you never know when the infantry starts to show up. Get this M1A1 out there. This one's refueled. There you go. That's not 60 points. Okay, important target. 130. Wow. That was an expensive tank. 30 pointer. Let them know we're going to push here. They might bring in planes as a last resort, so I gotta have my AA ready to handle that. Yep, here you go. That's the AA, as promised. Sorry, not the AA, the airplanes. They stunned him. He might be able to take him out with a Shep. Shep, come on, come on. Nope, didn't get him. Push in hard. Found an FOB, captured the FOB. See if we can get the other one as well. Now the CV might be in any of these bushes, that's where I'd put it. This is a bit too close to the waterline. So I'm not too sure where this thing is right now. ATGM. BMP. Target down. Found the last CV there. M1 took a bit of a beating, but otherwise okay. Ships incoming. Oh yeah, I'll say. That's troubling. Okay. So I will need to bring in a couple of these things then. These exocet launchers. 90%, we got 700 points we need. This is clever. Good play there from Major Killer. I'm sure he's still in the game. Yeah, he is. Putting up a smoke screen like that. That means that we're probably going to get some forces landing there. Which is generally not something you want to see. Spamming some exocets here. Trying to get that last Zhengyu down. And I'm not getting any hits. There's one. Got him. Got the ship. 160 points. Traded 210. Because these things are now empty. 460. So that's decent, but they still exactly haven't made break even yet. What is that? Scouts or transports. Yeah, good luck with that. There you go. Now I'm finally getting some points. I'm starting to get to his level. Jeez, this kid, Wasem, still hasn't enabled us to use his systems. I cannot use his FOB. Ah, God. Okay. If you want to play it like that, fine. And that's when you lose the CV. Brilliant guy, this. Brilliant. Just hope that we can get 15 points, and then we can end the battle. Motor Strelky are worth 10. And... really? India secured by the enemy. Where's India? That's there? That's in my zone. Interesting. They must have smuggled a CV in there. Get these ASMs out there. That's how I want to see it. Now, a good victory there. As you can see, Kotkvarn did the most damage. 1945 points killed for 10 points losses. And I think that he was only using artillery. Now, I'm here at the bottom. 1400 points in kills and 180 losses. So I played very, very cautiously. And it resulted in me doing almost, or taking almost no losses. The units I did lose, I think that was 1 Abrams for 120 points and 1 scout vehicle for 60 points, so that's the 180. Now let's see, most of my Abrams did the damage. BMPs, a couple of VDVs, never even seen those. Those must have been an auto kill from that thing. Chaparrals, Pivads. My mortar carriers did some damage. Pivads did some damage to a helicopter. M1A1 did some damage to some ships and a tank. The standard M1s also got their money's worth. And one of those extra sets killed the ship. So really I didn't do a lot of damage. I didn't get that many points, although I'm still finishing second on the rank list. And I hope that I was able to show you with this game how you can use a 10-point or a low point tactical game, as they call it. How you can use an armored deck in such a situation. Of course, it's not the same display as I've done earlier, where you have those large 10v10 maps, such as Gaul, the Gaul map. And that is where you have really large armored pushes. And with this thing I only used 2, maybe 4 tanks total. So it's a bit different. Still, I hope you liked it. It is something else you can do in Wargame. I hope it was helpful to you. If it was, please consider giving it a like. I always like getting likes on my videos. If you want to see more of my Wargame stuff, I try to have a new video up every day. So you can subscribe to my channel and get some more. And if you have a suggestion on what I should have done differently, or if you have an idea on how I could have supported the team better, please let me know in the comments below. I'm always looking to improve my game, so if you have any ideas on how I can do that, please let me know. Looking forward to hearing from you, and looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, see you next clip.